evaluate an integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square dx. We know that this integration, we cannot evaluate this integration directly, so here we are going to use double integration. First we assume here the value of this integration is equal to I. Again we know that integration of a to b f of x dx is same as integration a to b f of t dt. That is we can say here the variable of integration that we use in the definite integral won't affect the answer. That is, if we evaluate, say here, integration 1 to 2 x dx, which is equal to x square by 2, so it is equal to 4 by 2 minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 3 by 2, and which is same as if we evaluate an integration in terms of y, so 1 to 2 y dy is equal to y square by 2, and if we put the upper and lower limit of integration, then it is again 4 by 2 minus 1 by 2, so it is equal to 3 by 2. So here a to b f of x dx, which is same as a to b f of t dt. In definite integration, variable don't affect the value of integration. So here I am writing I is equal to also 0 to infinity e raised to minus y square dy by using this property. So if we multiply these two integration, then I into I square is equal to integration 0 to infinity, okay, integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square e raised to minus y square dx dy or dy dx. So it is same as, it is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square minus y square dx dy, which is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square plus y square, inside the bracket we take minus and outside, dx dy. Now say this is equal to what? I square. Say this is equation number star. So now we are going to use a polar coordinate, that is change of variable using polar coordinate. So the given region is what? It is 0 to infinity, that is this positive y axis, that is this positive y axis, and positive x axis. So this is the given region, okay. So now that is first quadrant, entire first quadrant is the given region, and we are going to use polar coordinate. So put x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, then here x square plus y square is equal to r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. So it is equal to r square, since x square plus sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Again dx dy is equal to r times dr d theta, that is here Jacobian is what? R is nothing but the Jacobian. So now to find limits, we know that again if we here the angle theta is 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to pi by 2, and here the radius varies from r equal to 0 to r is equal to infinity, and therefore 0 less than or equal to r less than or equal to infinity, and therefore equation star becomes, that is integration f of xy dx dy or dy dx is equal to, over the given region r, is equal to double integration f of x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, Jacobian is r dr d theta, okay. So by using this formula we can write equation star as the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2, limit of r it is 0 to infinity e raised to minus r square, then what is x square plus y square, the value of x square plus y square is equal to r square, and value of dx dy is equal to r times dr d theta. Now sorry, dr d theta. Now since the limit of integration is constant, so here you can evaluate the integration with first theta also. So it is equal to, say, integration of d theta is theta, and the limit is from 0 to pi by 2, integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus r square r dr. Now here if you put the upper limit, it is equal to pi by 2, 0 to infinity e raised to minus r square r dr. Now if we substitute here, put u is equal to r square, this implies du is equal to 2r dr, and since we change r to u, the given limits of r are 0 to infinity, and the limit of u also from 0 to infinity, and therefore this integration, say here equation double star, you can see here equation double star becomes, it is equal to pi by 2 integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus r square. So the value of r square is u, so e raised to minus u, and r dr, the value of r dr, if we evaluate r dr, is equal to du by 2. So this is equal to du by 2. So if we simplify this is equal to, if you take 2 outside, it is pi by 4 integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus u du is equal to pi by 4. The integration of e raised to minus u is e raised to minus u divided by minus 1, and limit is from 0 to infinity. So if you substitute here upper and lower limit, it is, if you take the minus sign outside, and the upper limit is e raised to minus infinity e raised to 0, again e raised to minus infinity is 0, so this is 0 minus 1 into minus pi by 4, minus pi by 4. So minus pi by 4 into minus 1 is equal to pi by 4, and therefore I square is equal to pi by 4, and therefore I is equal to square root pi by 2. I square is equal to pi by 4. This is value of I square, so I is equal to, if you take the square root, then I is equal to under root pi by 2. So this is the value of given integration. So to evaluate, that is you can write here the integration, the value of this integration is equal to, under root pi by